Ladies and gentlemen, Gauteng gave us a problem with this man right here. You see, this guy right here, this guy's a problem, man. Because first, he told us that we should implement the Bella Bill. Fine, people fought about it, it became enacted. Now he's telling us that everyone in South Africa must write the same examination, regardless of whether or not you are in a private school. Private school, ladies and gentlemen, it is called a private school for a reason.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get in Ibu. Get out of here for real. I'm saying.
Can these politicians just leave private things alone? I even saw in the Bella Act, they said that if you are going to homeschool your children, you have to register them with the government so that they can tell you what syllabus you should teach your children at home. Homeschooling is about as private as they get, but these politicians always seem to find a way to just, throw their ugly, fat noses in there, man. I'm sick and tired of Panyaza. Listen to what he has to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Musa, wenkosi Buthelezi. Musa wenkosi Buthelezi is not different from the child that got distinction in IEB. And for these children to be in the same classroom or the same lecture room at Vets University or any university, UCT University, we are delaying children to learn and write one examination for all our country.
What does that even mean? We are delaying these children from writing one examination for our country. What does it mean? There's a difference between what is private and what is public. You are a public servant. Focus on the public things and leave private things alone. Private education is not in the way of anything. As a matter of fact, he's mad because private education is exposing the failure that is the Department of Basic Education. They are showing them that you are not doing as good work as you are doing. As a matter of fact, the syllabus that you are teaching these children is so horrible. You know what I'm saying? These people right here, they always want to meddle in everything that we do. Everything that the government touches, we know it goes to the toilet. Everything. Man, even private healthcare in South Africa has been hijacked through NHI. This thing of being a big central government is proving to be a problem. These statist governments are just horrible, man, because they always want to centralize everything. They want to centralize power. They monopolize power on everything. They want to be involved in every part of your life. What does it mean? One examination for all the kids of a country.
If these children belong to this country, there must be one examination that all these children must write. Any examination that we claim to be the best, let's write that examination.
Why?
All of us.
Why? And then there's people who are clapping. I'm telling you, man.
Whether they are still putting up the regulations or whatever, we are budgeting for the implementation of
Ladies
Bella
and
in
gentlemen.
Gauteng from 2025.
I'm just
We
thinking
are
of,
putting the
man.
budget to ensure that all our children are equal, and we put our resources to deal with it.
Can we vote these people out?
We can't delay non-racialism.
2029, can we vote these people out, ladies and gentlemen? How are we, as a society of brilliant people in Africa, at the southern tip of the continent, how are we led by such morons? And it's like, this guy, I am turned off always by his condescending attitude towards even the people who are not in government. Like, he thinks business people and people in the private sector are there to serve the government. No, the government is there to serve us, the private citizens. There was a time in history, I think it's about 5 years ago, when Gauteng had run out of space in schools and they didn't know where they were going to place majority of our students and learners because they didn't build enough schools. The ANC government, so horrible. Not only did they not build enough schools, The schools that are already there are dilapidating. The infrastructure is so bad, and they keep telling us about the fourth industrial revolution. They'd run out of space, and they needed space from the private sector. Listen to what this guy had to say, man. Panyaza Lusufi, with his condescending attitude.
Cures indicated that they will place all unplaced learners that we have that can afford to go to these schools. What simply means that we said to Curo, give us learners will use your facilities while you are still sorting out the arrangement that I've just indicated. Give us your facilities.
Give us.
And it must not be at the price that you normally charge. It must be at the price that government charges.
Who runs their businesses like this, man? That, you don't set the price. The market doesn't decide what the price is. The government decides the price. Who runs a business like that, man? You can never trust these people to run your spaza shop because they're going to run it to the ground. You cannot trust these people to run anything, not even a car wash. And then they are running a government. Clueless of what they're doing.
Reach, I think it's a 30% price reduction.
On Monday, parents were lined up at Krugersdorp Education District in a bid to secure placement for their children. Adelpha Mullen was one of the parents that were not
Even when
pleased
being
with the
helped,
department's
man.
choice to place her daughter at another school.
Monument Primary is the only decent English school that falls in my area, and this is my frustration. There's no other school where I can register my child with.
The department says the issue of preference highlights the importance of quality education.
As much I can give you the name of schools that people prefer, I can give you the name of schools in the suburbs that people reject as well. So it's not that we don't build schools. It's nothing else but preference. So it means we need to drive this thing of quality education at every school. That is why when a school starts to underperform, we really become agitated, and we are too harsh towards that school.
The Gauteng Education
Man, I'm telling you, Panyaza has no clue what he's doing. He was so bitter that he was not given help when he needed it by these private schools, some of them. Kuro came to his rescue, but others rejected. And he was so bitter that he said, one day I'll put in the Bella Act just to punish them. And ladies and gentlemen, he did it. I'm telling you, Panyaza is one of the worst politicians we have in the country. He doesn't care about, anything quality. He's just about, black superiority. That's who he is. He's so far way onto the left that it's even ridiculous right now. If you look at the number of students, learners who enrolled for grade 1 in 2006, I swear to God right now that it's way less than 50% of those students who sat and wrote their exams for 2024. A whole cohort either dropped out or they're still struggling in school. It's just bad. It's just horrible. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you are notified every time that we upload a new video. Your boy is out of here.